Hello again. I'm Deb Johnson, and welcome to Our Time to Quilt. I love, Angela Walters says it a lot. Finished is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. I can't agree with that more, because I remember, I'll go ahead and tell you a little story. And I belonged to a guild at one point where there was a woman in the group who was extremely particular to the point where she made some of the other members nervous. And they said, oh, I could never make her anything because, she's so particular. And at one point I was sitting there at the last minute. I had 3 children, they were busy, last minute making Thanksgiving placemats. And she came over and she took one apart because she said, this is sloppy. You need to do a better job. I never finished that placemat. It took all the fun away from it for me. But I just wanted to tell you that being a perfectionist can get in the way of creativity, and it can get in the way of fun. Not for everyone. For some people, they love the process. In that case, they're just process-based. And that's great, and it makes them happy, because as I said, it's what makes you happy. But please, I think one of the worst things that we can do to each other as women is be critical of each other's work. There's always something you can find wonderful in every piece of work. And whether it's the use of color or the exuberance, and it really, in the long run, it doesn't matter if your stitches are perfect. It doesn't matter if all your points match. It doesn't matter. When we look at antique quilts, I never look to see, oh, do those points match? I look at what this woman chose to do with some of her precious spare time. I look at the story or the meaning of what was she trying to tell. What did this quilt mean to her? So be gentle to each other. And if someone starts to critique your work and you didn't ask for it, you can just stop them and say, thank you very much, but I really am not looking for any advice today. And just smile and keep going. It's your quilt and you're the boss. No one has a right to criticize your work unless you've asked for it. So, and I don't often ask because these are my babies. All right, well, I think that's all for now. So thank you for the time you spend with me. I love our time to quilt. Bye-bye.